Yasugane defeated Hakuoho with a neck throw. Despite being pushed back by a Japanese stab, he managed to secure victory. The third day of the Kyushu tournament, which was held as a relatives match, Yasugane fought calmly and powerfully. The flow from the start was not good at all. Hakuoho started low, thrust deep, and attacked with force. Even so, Yasunari Kane was no match. A showdown between rivals of the same generation, 21 and 22 years old. For Yasunari Kane and Hakuoho, who had fought in their previous 3 matches, this was a wall they desperately wanted to overcome. Hakuoho struck sharply from the start. He thrust low with his left and pursued from the right. When he landed a Morohashi, the match seemed decided. However, Yasugane did not collapse there. He lowered his head, lowered his hips, and endured slightly. In that short time, he was thinking calmly. How could he turn things around? How could he get out of this predicament? It was the moment when Hakuoho attempted to raise him up from the right. Yasugane extended his left arm and wrapped it around Hakuoho's neck. A momentary flash of inspiration, a momentary decision, the distribution of the meter, Yasunari's meter, was also disputed, and the referee's eyes lit up as the match was made. As a result, Hakuoho's right elbow was on the ground too early. As the distribution was expected, Yasunari's value, the tension in the ring disappeared, and the audience gave a big round of applause. Hakuoho left the ring regretfully. Yasunari quietly gave an example. Yasunari said in an interview, as a sumo wrestler, he had lost. It had become his opponent's sumo. Those were honest words. But his true nature was revealed in his next words. At the end, his body moved. I'm glad he won. At that moment, his body reacted on its own. That was the deciding factor. The neck throw is a technique that you don't want to use very often. He did it with great difficulty. Motojima wants to fight a sumo match where he attacks forward. Nevertheless, the neck throw was inevitable in that situation. The reflexes, composure, and stamina he showed in a difficult situation. Therein lies the strength of the sumo wrestler Yasunari. He doesn't collapse even when he allows a variety of grips, a reversal technique born from close quarters. It was a beauty that could only be seen on the dohyo. Even when he was in a pinch, he remained strong, and it was a performance worthy of being shown. He has 11 wins and 4 losses in 4 consecutive tournaments since his debut in the Makuuchi division. His stability is outstanding. He entered this tournament as a relative division. Normally, it would be a place to solidify his footing, but his performance is already that of an Ozeki candidate. He has a track record of 11 chapters among the upper ranks. Everyone is starting to think that it is about time. Chief referee Takatagawa also went. The door is open. Ah, it's open. All you have to do is enter. Beyond that door is the position of Ozeki. And this tournament, Yasunari Kane has started with 3 consecutive wins. His momentum is unstoppable. He is one of the 4 who are guarding the front line, along with Yokozuna Sato, Megashira Fujikawa, and Hoshoryu, who is also regaining his form. The battle for serious injuries will likely consist of these 4 and the number of Yokozunas. However, Yasunari Kane's strength in the promotion is leaning towards him. Perhaps this tournament will be a good one. There is a long way to go, so he wants to continue to grow steadily. His words were tinged with youth and humility. From below, the 23-year-old rising star of the Ihama stable, Shinsei Asahi, has emerged. In an era where young wrestlers are competing against each other, older generations are beginning to shake up the ring, much like Yasugane, who won his debut match. Those who are now at the top cannot afford to give an inch. When momentum is high, they must charge to the top. They must not miss that chance. That is Yasugane's resolve. Words are unnecessary on the ring. It's either a draw or a loss. That's all. But life exists in that split second. There is such depth to Yasugane's sumo. He is young, calm, genuine, strong, and humble. Beyond that lies the path to Ozeki and then Yokozuna. Today's victory was the first step, a neck throw, a match that will remain in the audience's memories.